classes of English, and in English, as you know, that the chapter Footprints Without Feet written by H.G. Wells is going on. So let's continue this chapter. So in previous lecture we read in beginning, then here's the story of a scientist then who discovered a unique kind of solution that which could make a naked person invisible. After carrying out many experiments, when this scientist whose name was Griffin, he became successful. So he used this solution on himself first. He swallowed all the drugs and became invisible. Then when he became invisible, then first of all he tried to take revenge from his landlord, because with his landlord he was having many issues about not paying rent on time. So he set fire to his house and then he ran away from there. As we have read already, then this person, Griffin, scientist, he was even being a scientist, he was a scientist, but he was a lawless person. He was a big rule breaker. And he was not trying to be a criminal and to commit mistakes. So he wanted money because he was not having money, so he wanted money at any rate. So he took revenge from his landlord. Even it was not a big issue, but still then as a person who was having a strange kind of nature, then he set fire to his house and he became homeless. So till this point we read in previous lecture. Now let's continue the next part. But before starting explanation, let's have a look on the hard words. Now, warmth. Warmth means keeping warm. Panicked. Panicked, got alarmed. Stop. Stop means items. Callously. Callously means without caring. Eccentric means strange. Clergyman means Christian priest. Poker, metal rod. Chink, high pitched ringing sound. And now let's have a look on the key points which we are going to cover in today's explanation. Escape of Griffin. Griffin at a theatrical company, and Griffin arrives at Iping village. Students, as we read already, then here Griffin, then who set fire to his house, and now he was on the roads. He was not having money, he was not having any shelter. So in search of food and shelter, he was roaming here and there. And now he was also searched by those two boys, because now as he ran away from his, after setting fire to his house, so he ran away from there. So on the way he made some mud footprints on the stairs of the house, which were noticed by two boys. And now boys were also in search of this person. So that's why he wanted to escape him. And finally he entered into a store. It was a big store where all food materials and all needy things were present. But now he was waiting to be night. Now finally, as when this store was closed, and now Griffin got an advantage and he put on new clothes in this store. He consumed meat and coffee from the restaurant in the store. And as he was too tired, so first of all he needed clothes because it was a winter season. Even he was invisible, but he was feeling cold. So he put on clothes and then fed him very well, and because of being tired he went to sleep on a pile of quilts, and then he overslept and woke up only next morning when shop had opened and all the assistants had arrived. Because all the assistants, when they came on duty, they noticed when somebody was already inside the store. So when he was seen by all the assistants and all the employees of this store, and they started chasing Griffin. Now Griffin did not get any other idea except of being invisible. Then he started putting off his clothes and became invisible. And in this way he made him safe from the employees and from the workers of this storeroom, and he ran away from there, and again he became homeless. And after running from this storehouse, he reached in a theatrical company where people make plays, do acting. And when Griffin entered in this company, he saw a lot of amount was present of different materials, different items which could give him a different appearance, which could change his complete outlook. So he got an advantage, he got complete benefit of this place. He wore bandages to outline his face, dark glasses, a false nose and bushy side whiskers. And now by using all these items, his attire, his appearance was completely changed, because by even being invisible, he was not here. He could not be seen by anyone. He was safe, but as he was feeling cold and he was not able to get anything, so that's why he thought that by changing his attire, by changing his outlook, he would be comfortable to get things, and he would be able to protect him from this chilly cold. So after changing his appearance, he robbed the shopkeeper and got money from there, and he escaped to a village. He thought that now many people were after him. Then first of all, landlord of his house, after that two boys, then who observed those footprints, then owner and employees of storeroom, and then workers and employees, we can say, then who belong to theatrical company, and shopkeeper to whom Griffin robbed. So all people were chasing him to get their money back. So Griffin thought it would be better idea to run away from London, and then he ran away from there to a village, and the name of village was Iping, which was far away from London. And now finally he arrived at Iping village, and there he saw an inn. An inn means that is a small kind of restaurant, can be called, so-called restaurant, and where a person can get shelter on cheap rates. So Griffin booked 2 rooms in that inn, which was belonged to Mrs. Hall. Mrs. Hall was owner of this inn, who was a very sharp-minded lady. But Griffin already explained, then he had an accident, so Mrs. Hall would not make any doubt on Griffin because of having this unique kind of appearance, bandages and glasses and so on. So he told a fake story to Mrs. Hall, then he got an accident and he did not want any disturbance of any kind. But here Mrs. Hall, who was very sharp-minded lady, she tried to be frank, she tried to be familiar with Griffin to take out some information about him. But Griffin did not give her any chance, and then he lived in this inn for some time, for few days. But when his money was ended, then he started making another plan to get money in some ways, so his expenses would go on. So students, in today's session we have seen, then after running out from his house, then how Griffin survived, how he entered into a big store and how he fed himself, and after running from storeroom, how he entered into a theatrical company and he changed his get-up and robbed a shopkeeper there. And after that, later on, he also arrived at Iping village where he got shelter in an inn belonged to Mrs. Hall, and he booked 2 rooms there, and as he was living there for few days, but when his money was finished, now he started making another plan to get money for survival. So in next session, we will see the next part of this chapter. Till then, goodbye.